A true story of sea turtles. A group of volunteers from an NGO called Sahyadri Nisarg Mitra were looking out for white-bellied sea eagles as they roamed about the sea coasts. One of them saw some shallow pits, not very deep holes, with white eggshells. When they inquired, the villagers told them that they were turtle eggs. These volunteers walked along these Konkan beaches every year but had never found turtle eggs before. So they decided to look into this unusual occurrence. They found out that this beach had been sealed or closed to the public for almost a month after people had been caught smuggling, that is, illegally bringing in silver bricks into that area. This news shocked the volunteers. But the real news that shocked them further was something else, and that news shocked them to the core. Turtles nest along the entire coastline of our state, Maharashtra. A few people from the village used to comb or search this area every morning throughout the year. When the female turtle comes to the shore to lay eggs, she leaves behind a trail, like a mark of wheels in the sand. These egg hunters follow this trail right up to the nest, which is about half a meter deep. They then steal all 100 or 150 eggs from the turtle's nest. These eggs are either eaten or sold in the market. If the turtle is seen laying eggs, then these villagers allow the turtle to live until it lays its eggs, and when it finishes laying, they catch the turtle and then use it as food. This ruthless or bad practice is followed all over the world. In India, sea turtles are given protection under Schedule 1 of the Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972. This means that turtles are protected as a species, just like the tiger in India. Therefore, this business of turtle eggs and killing the turtle is carried out in a very secret, hush-hush manner. The volunteers found this information very distressing, and hence they decided to undertake a project for the protection and conservation of turtles and their nests in Maharashtra. The volunteers from the NGO decided they had to do something. They first studied the habits of turtles. They contacted various institutes that work for turtle protection in India. Then they launched a turtle protection campaign at Velas in the Mannangad Taluka of Ratnagiri district. They could do this because of support and cooperation of the Forest Department. As part of this campaign, a few locals or people from the village itself were appointed to look after the turtle nests early in the morning. When they found a nest, they had to carefully remove the eggs from the nest and then bury them again in another pit, now protected by wire fencing. Then they had to watch and see that no one stole these eggs at all. In the first year, they were successfully able to protect 50 turtle nests. When the babies hatched out of the eggs, what an event it was. The whole village rushed to watch the spectacle. That is, the tiny turtle hatchlings hurrying on the silver sands to meet the rolling, boundless sea. What an ovation or clap they received from the spectators. And some of the elderly people who were watching even confessed that they had been stealing turtle eggs since their school days, and hence they had never seen turtle hatchlings moving in this manner towards the sea. What a fabulous sight indeed. There are 7 types of sea turtles in the world, and 5 out of those are found in India. Olive ridley turtles are found along the entire coastline of Maharashtra. In fact, there are beaches in Goa like Morjim, Angonda, Mandre, which attract turtles for nesting. And those villages attached to the beaches have all their shops and restaurants and even homes named after turtles. Green turtles and hawksbills are also found in India. An amazing fact about the female turtle is that when it reaches maturity or adulthood, it returns to the same shore that it was born to lay eggs, and that too at the same place where it was born. The female comes and lays its eggs in the nest and immediately returns to the sea. She doesn't return after that. These eggs hatch after 40 to 45 or 50 days using natural heat. There are many dangers awaiting a young hatchling, and they have to face those dangers all on their own. Only 1 or 2 turtles out of 1,000 survive. So can you now understand the need for them to be protected all the more? Turtles also occupy an important place in marine ecology as they help to keep the sea clean. After having great success in protecting turtle nests in Velas, the group of volunteers started this project in other places too. In 5 years' time, they had surveyed the entire coastline of Maharashtra, and protection was offered in 50 villages where turtle nests were found. Their strategy was to use the same people who used to steal eggs and now train them to protect the eggs. They started the Turtle Friends Award or Kasav Mitra to encourage more people to join in to save turtles. A comprehensive booklet containing a lot of information and a short film on protecting turtles was also circulated to spread awareness about this message. This NGO had a lot of success, and so in the year 2006, It saw the beginning of a very novel concept, Turtle Festival or Kasav Mahotsav. This was an opportunity for tourists to witness a unique spectacle of hatchlings rushing out to the sea. A short film on turtles and the natural beauty of the Konkan were additional features of the festival. At the same time, the volunteers and people from the village were very strict about one thing. No hatchling would be harmed because of tourists. Now, tourists who came from all over the world were accommodated in the homes of villages. This was another novel concept called homestay. Turtle Friends Club was established in each village, and the villagers were the members who would provide homestay. Another thing made very clear was that the rate or charge for homestay would be same in all villages, and 10% of all that they earned would be given towards the Turtle Protection Fund for the protection and conservation of turtles. This festival reached all corners of the world through the internet. People began to contact the small villages. Now, more and more villages wanted to participate, as they saw this as a means to earn a living. Homestay families went up to 35, and around 800 people began to visit Velas in the turtle season. This meant that there was more business for the villagers. They now realized that tourists could bring a lot of money, but to do that, they had to protect the turtle hatchlings. You can see here that there was a turtle festival scheduled even for this year 2020. The coronavirus has locked us down, but I'm sure it helped nature, that is, the turtle population. What was happening in Velas was conservation of nature through livelihood in its true sense. Sahyadri Nisarg Mitra believed that only the local villagers could ultimately provide protection to the turtles. In doing so, conservation projects became sustainable. With this belief, they entrusted or gave the project to the Forest Department, the Gram Panchayat, the villagers, and the Turtle Friends Club. They now help only when help is needed. So now, the villagers practice conservation of the resources nature has given them in the form of turtles. And these same turtles which they protect give them their livelihood or source of income through the Velas festival and the tourists who visit every year, the food they provide, the homestay, etc. This is the meaning of conservation of nature through livelihood.